it's hard to believe that life after death is real. Like, it's almost like you question, well, where do you go when you die? When you lose somebody, what actually happens? And that's when people get really like, well, medium's a load of rubbish and blah, 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 because you physically can't see things. And that's what makes it difficult.
The people who are there for you will be there for you and they'll support you. It's us as creators who put that pressure on. It's that thing of being constantly online, and it can be tiring.
And you have been through so much, and I definitely get a lot of trauma, but almost like you haven't healed from it yet.
Because you could see he went blind. And I didn't realise that was one of the last signs to go. And I said, Dad, can you see us?
Yeah.
All he did, because he couldn't speak, but he used all the energy he could and he just tapped his ear.
So I don't know if you talk to him not out loud, but almost like in your mind all the time, and he's recognising that. Hey guys, welcome back to We Talk to the Dead. Today we have a very special episode and I cannot wait to get started. I'm going to talk about everything to do with mediumship, opening your heart and your mind to the spiritual world, but also what everybody else goes through on a day-to-day basis. So today I have the most amazing guest, which is Jack, and I'm so excited to meet you and introduce to you, because you know what, Jack, I've never spoken to you properly, and I haven't done a reading for you, and all my clients I have on here, I've always had that connection with them. So I'm excited for this.
Brand new.
I'm so excited. Don't be nervous, it's all fine. And there's so much energy in this room at the minute, it's crazy. Okay. Do you feel quite heavy and quite tense almost?
Yeah, because this is such a new experience for me. So I'm going to go in very open. Yeah. This is a fresh experience and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Do you know what? Even before I pull cards, do any mediumship, your future looks so bright. And I'm so excited for you, because I can tell just by looking at you how much of a down-to-earth person you are. And you've been through so much, but you're also finding your strength within that, and I adore that.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ramble for a little bit, ask you some questions, and then we'll dive into little bits. So first of all, what do you do? You're on TikTok, aren't you?
Yes.
You do comedy kind of things. Yes. Tell me what you do.
Yes, so I do a lot of POVs on my TikTok.
Yeah. Hang on. POVs, point of view, because I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue what that meant when I saw it on here.
Yeah. So I basically pretend to be a lot of people you might know on a day-to-day basis. A lot of my characters are inspired by people I've grown up with. So school staff, teachers, canteen ladies, exam invigilators is a big thing. And I just find them really comfortable and easy to play. And I really enjoy it. So why not do it?
What made you just do that?
Oh my goodness. Well, of course, like most people, lockdown, that's where it started with TikTok. And then...
So you just sat in your room and was like, let's take a video.
Yeah.
And you did it.
Well, I call it a joke that has massively got out of hand. It's got to this point now and I'm like, oh my God, this can be a career. Yeah. And I mean, my younger self would be shook where I am now. I would always just do videos in my room, play around with a load of wigs and outfits. Never did I think I'd post them anywhere. And now here we are posting it on an app like TikTok out there online. It's insane. All the people seeing this stuff.
But that's took you for such a long journey, and you've grew your own confidence just doing that. What was it like, if you can remember, doing the first post? I bet you were looking at your phone oh no, oh no.
Well, that's the thing. I think you've just got to go for it. You've just got to post it. And I was really in that mindset where I'm just going to do this. And then I kept doing it. And then there's moments where you do get in your head a little bit, but you do have to somehow persevere and just keep posting.
See, that's the bit I struggle with, I think, with social media, is you almost feel like you can switch off, but then you can't. It's almost like, right, what video should I do next? What should I do now? And it's almost really, really difficult. So what was the funniest video that you did? I know that's putting you on the spot because they're all hilarious.
Video. Oh my goodness. Well, they're so random, all of them. I'll literally sometimes just turn the camera on, see what's around me. There's a stuffed pigeon. I'll literally pretend a pigeon's attacking me. It's so silly, but I enjoy it. Yeah. I look back and I think, I'm crazy.
Yeah, but people love that. People are they're constantly looking on TikTok, scrolling through, and then you'll pop up and it just makes their day.
Yeah, stuffed pigeon, just chuck it about, see what happens.
Oh my God, I just love that. What's the process like coming up with your video ideas and your characters? So they just pop into your head and you literally just think, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, so sometimes characters will just come to me randomly, I'll meet someone or I'll just hear a phrase and I'll think, brilliant, I'll do that as a video. But like I said earlier, a lot of it is people I've grown up with, just your surroundings, people around you. They just really inspire me, and I use them to do my characters.
I think I saw one actually. I think it was to do with in the canteen or something with school, and I thought that was hilarious.
The school
it's
dinner
so
ladies.
Good. But keep doing that. Like, you're obviously growing, and I've got a note here about you training to be an actor. Like, that would suit you massively. Like, I'm not even saying that. Like, that would absolutely suit you. So where did that passion come from?
Oh my goodness. I've done acting since I was like 4 or 5. I was at stage school doing my thing.
Oh, wow.
And then, I've graduated drama school. So I did training for 3 years. And I think I really wanted to do that to just nurture my skills and just really grow as a performer. But also it massively helped me as a person, like with confidence. So I think I just love to branch out into TV, film, see what happens with TikTok. Like you just don't know, do you?
Definitely. Like, I think it suits you more than anyone. Like
you.
It really does. Do you feel like, how do you deal with the pressure of being online and constantly needing to come up with new stuff? Like, I know we just spoke about that previously, but do you find that difficult sometimes?
I think with the pressure of posting online, that's the pressure you definitely put on yourself as a creator. I think at the end of the day, the people who are there for you will be there for you and they'll support you. And it's us as creators who put that pressure on. I think especially it's that thing of being constantly online, like
100%,
always staying relevant, always trying to be funny, always being there. And it can be tiring, and it's a lot up here.
So tiring.
I think absolutely. I think it's about just allowing yourself, giving yourself that permission to take a step back and think, if I'm enjoying myself, then other people will see that. And
definitely.
So if you're not creating content from an authentic place,
you have to be yourself, don't you? As well,
you
like,
have to be yourself.
I know that obviously you are, what do you call it, trying to be other people in a way in your videos, but you are being you. And I think that's so beautiful to see, and you're going to carry on doing that, but on a deeper level. Like, I see so many good things for you.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm all over the place and not talking as well as I should be, because there is a lot of spirit in the room. And on my journey down here, so I got the train for the first time today, all the way from, I live like Derbyshire way, which is like near Alton Towers. And it takes me 3.5 hours to drive every time I come to London.
Wow.
And I thought, we're going to get the train. So I got the train. And I did a video because there was a man next to me on the train.
Right.
So I'm going to do a little bit of mediumship, only if you're okay with that.
That's absolutely fine,
So what I'll do is I'll end up doing a speech. I'll probably ramble for a little bit. You'll probably feel sensations. If I don't make sense, it's because a lot's going on.
Okay.
But I probably won't really ask you anything till after. So I like to get everything first.
Okay.
So I'll end up doing some scribbling, which is perfectly normal.
Okay.
It's the way that I connect. But yeah, I'm just going to go with the flow kind of thing and see what happens. So what I'm going to do is I welcome spirits today to use my body as a channel. And what this does is allow spirit to enter my body physically. So I feel sensations almost like how they will show me how they would have passed. That is my connection. So I might get... literally, as I say that, spirit are like, come on. So it might labour my breathing, which is happening now. So it's a sign of passing from the heart or the lungs. You actually have 3 people coming forward for you today.
Right.
And it's strange because I feel like they're all men.
Okay.
So the first gentleman coming forward, he does labour my breathing really bad. And I know it's him. But he gives me the initial J. But I feel like, I don't know if he was in the forces or something to do with, I feel like he would have passed quite old, maybe in his 90s.
Okay.
Mediumship can sometimes be a little bit of detective work. It almost like he holds my hand and takes me somewhere. But he's showing me somebody else and he's like, right, I'm going to bring somebody else forward. Obviously, I know your name starts with J, but it's not indicating to you because sometimes that can happen.
No,
So
I've got an idea.
okay, spirit can sometimes tell you different things of when it could mean something from now or later. So with spirit, they can see the past, the present, and the future. So they'll try, it's almost like they're looking down on you, but can see everything. And I know that it's hard to believe that life after death is real. Like, it's almost like you question, well, where do you go when you die? When you lose somebody, what actually happens? And that's when people get really like, well, medium's a load of rubbish and blah, 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 because you physically can't see things, and that's what makes it difficult. So I see spirit in full if they allow me to, and I keep looking there because there's quite a lot. And poor Luke doesn't realise he's surrounded by spirit at the minute, but he is. But yeah, you'll see spirit in full if they allow you to, or they will just show me memories, signs directly through my mind. So you'll probably find that you get a lot directly through your mind, which I feel is that you'll get images randomly flash in your head, whether it's a memory, whether it's a random thought. That is spirit literally entering you and showing you different things.
I mean, it's interesting you're saying that because I do feel I'm 25 and I feel like I have had a lot of loss with close family members and friends. So
you find you get drained a lot around other people as well. It's almost like you can look at somebody and you could tell if they're a good person, if they're a bad person, but you feel drained, like you actually feel really drained.
Yeah, I can definitely tell straight away if I'm to gel with someone and if I'm going to be at ease with someone.
Yeah.
It's pretty much instantly.
Yeah, I think everybody has that vibe, but I think that drains you on an emotional level, even without realizing. So even after a long day, whether you're going out with your friends or you're with family, and you'll probably find that you'll go to your room or go wherever and you just feel absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, it can
And
be.
it's the emotion of everybody else. And you have been through so much. And I definitely get a lot of trauma, but almost like you haven't healed from it yet. I keep getting another 2 initials, M and C. I don't know if I'm being told about M. I think the C is like Chris. It could be somebody living if it's not past, but it's like I keep being told about Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You got a brother?
I do, yeah.
There's only 2 of you?
I've got half siblings as well.
But this brother's like your full brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always feel bad saying that because your half siblings are still like your brothers and sisters, whatever. It's just difficult sometimes. I can see so many roses, but there's almost like loads of different colours.
Right.
And it's almost like they're given to somebody or placed down either on a coffin or where they're buried, but it's almost like there is yellow, white. Was you thinking of planting a tree, or have you planted a tree in memory of somebody? It's like I'm showing a big tree, but it's almost like it's going to grow.
Okay.
It's not big yet. Right, I get the number 8, but I think this might be linked to the older gentleman coming through, which is John, I feel.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I think he gives me the number 8. So this could be his birthday or when he passed, or the month of August. No, it's not August. He's just told me it's not August. So December, I'm writing. This could be when he passed or his birthday.
Right. I don't remember the exact date, but
it's like detective work. You're leaving, you'll be like, ooh.
This person you're referring to, who I'm thinking of, did pass away in December.
Would this be your mom's side of the family?
Yes.
It'd be your mom's dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my granddad.
And he died quite older because he's like, he shows me himself being really, well, not really old, but he's almost like active for being old, if that makes sense.
My goodness, yeah. He did swimming up until a very old age, until his late 80s. Still very much with it mentally, you know.
Wow, that's incredible. My nan, before she died at 67, I think. She was petrified of water.
Really? Yeah, he died at 97.
Yeah, I keep writing 90 in the 90s. Do you know who the M could be?
No.
Like somebody's telling me about somebody who might be struggling. I don't know if it's like Mart or...
Got an uncle called Martin.
Oh, okay.
But he's alive.
Yeah. This is somebody telling me about him. Somebody telling me he's not going to die or anything.
During the podcast. Oh my gosh.
No, he's fine. You can phone him after if you want. Are you okay?
Oh my goodness.
I keep being told about him for some reason.
Okay.
He might be struggling at the moment or just needs a bit of reassurance. But he's fine. Was you or somebody close to you given a watch?
A watch. I was given a load of watches.
Okay. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to get them out and read the back of one. Like I'm showing the back of a watch. Like this.
I meant to fix a watch.
Okay.
But it's literally, I don't know, the strap just broke, snapped off. So
we need to fix that.
Right. It's just sat there.
Was you with somebody when they died?
Who are we referring to?
I honestly don't know because it's not.
Okay, I was with my dad, Chris. Yeah.
Oh, so here's the C then. I think, I wrote Chris.
Yeah, Chris, you mentioned earlier. Yeah. So that's my dad.
It's been so hard for you.
Very hard. Very, very hard. But it was so beautiful as well.
As you're talking about your dad, it's almost like I've got a pain in my belly. Okay. I don't know if he had something with his lower belly or something spreading through him.
Yeah. He had a bowel blockage in the end because of his cancer.
Oh, so he had cancer.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that showed me these roses. I don't know if you put roses on something, but there's different colours.
We had those colours at his funeral.
Okay.
On the coffin.
I don't know if you didn't feel like you didn't know if he was hearing you, but he's saying that he did.
Yeah, well, yeah, I asked him that. I said, because you could see he went blind, and I didn't realise that was one of the last signs to go, sort of. And I said, Dad, can you see us?
Yeah.
Because I was really scared, obviously. And I was there with my mum and my brother. And all he did, because he couldn't speak, he couldn't really move, but he used all the energy he could and he just tapped his ear. So literally for those last few minutes, we went all in and said how much we loved him.
Did you draw something with his hands or do something with his hands?
Yes, yeah.
I don't feel like he's been passed long.
No, yeah. So it's been just over 6 months.
Which is really strange with a reading because spirit usually have a resting period.
Right.
So what happens is they could come forward straight away. As soon as they've passed, like today, he's coming forward, he's acknowledging that he's with you and protecting you and guiding you. But they usually have a resting period. So they'll go off and they'll get used to things and so on and so on. I feel like, Jack, you have so many questions for me. Like, I feel like you want to know what actually happens, how is he, and things like that. So honestly, just ramble at me. Just ramble because I can tell how much this is really hard for you. And losing somebody, especially a parent, is probably going to be the hardest thing you'll ever go through throughout your life.
Yes.
And he's recognizing the fact that you are always talking to him. So I don't know if you talk to him not out loud, but almost like in your mind all the time. And he's recognizing that.
Right.
I feel like he's saying that there's something you should have got, but you haven't got in it.
There's something I should have got.
Yeah. But you haven't got it.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. He drew me a tattoo. I haven't got the tattoo yet.
Get the tattoo. Fix the watch. Get the tattoo.
I need to do all these things. I'm going to write a list of errands to do after this.
Next time we see you, you'll be head to toe in tattoos.
And a sleeve of watches.
Is there somebody in your family with the initial J still alive?
Well, yes. My mum.
Is that Jewel or something?
Jane.
Jane, okay.
So that links, obviously, John and my dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was there.
Yeah.
But it's almost like he's saying she couldn't leave. Christmas just gone was really hard. Was it really hard for you?
Absolutely, yes. So, yeah, when I lost my dad, well, yeah, of course it was hard. It still is hard. Grief is an ongoing thing.
Honestly, it is.
But yeah, the build up, obviously we had that time to really process stuff and prepare for things, so it was lovely we had that time to talk about arrangements and just silly things. Like I asked my dad, what's your favourite butterfly? He loved butterflies.
Oh, wow.
And so I can look out for that particular butterfly now, peacock butterfly, and have comfort from that.
Yeah.
And just silly things. But those are things that matter in times like this. Yeah.
Definitely. I think the grieving process is very difficult, and I don't think it's ever going to go. People always say, right, when does the grieving end? And I'm like, it doesn't. It doesn't. You kind of find peace a little bit day to day, but you're still going to grieve forever. It's the price you pay for love, isn't it?
It's not a straightforward journey, isn't it? And absolutely it is the price you pay. Thankfully, we can feel these feelings. Thankfully, we have loved these people and we still love these people, even if they're not physically with us, know.
Jack, what would you say to somebody who is about to lose a parent, or even though it's very difficult for you still now, like it's early days, I wish your dad was coming forward even more stronger than what he is now, because of it's quite blurry with it being not 12 months. But what would you say that has helped you that tiny little bit to get up and go in a day?
Yeah, well, there's no rule book.
Yeah.
So grief isn't a straightforward path. It can literally take you backwards, forwards, upside down like a roller coaster. It's literally like a roller coaster. So I think you just have to be kind to yourself. There is no rule book. Your journey is your journey.
Exactly.
And just tell them how much you love them, your loved ones.
Do you know what I find the most difficult? I don't know if it's for you. I haven't lost my parents. I lost my nan. I was closer to her than anybody. But there's a time, still now to this day, I almost feel guilty for either doing something or being happy. You feel guilty for that. And I'm about to lose somebody who means a lot to me, and he's just been diagnosed with a brain tumour. And I always say, it's all right. I always say, like, it would be better if he woke up one morning and was gone, then watching somebody deteriorate is probably the worst thing, because you watch them struggle, you watch them decline, the body, everything, and then they're just gone. And that's the hardest, I think. And for you, for your own strength, being there for when your dad passed must have been the hardest thing. Like, it's almost like I can picture you. I don't know why I keep feeling like you were outside, but it's almost like I can picture you.
We were outside, yes.
Oh, was you outside?
Yeah,
oh, that's lovely. Do you know what? That's so different as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we were out when he eventually passed. It was indoors because it started raining. But for those final few moments just before, absolutely, yeah, the four of us, the A team, we were all outside, and it was beautiful. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was really lovely.
Makes my heart go. Like, I can honestly feel like I'm welling up.
Yeah, but there's so much joy to be had from it. Absolutely, like it was the perfect end for him. He loved, like I said, butterflies and birds and nature. So it was just the perfect ending, really. And we said everything we needed to say. He knew how much he was loved. And I did say to him eventually in the end, you can let go now, Dad, because it got to that point.
Yeah.
And literally within a couple of minutes, he just stopped. Yeah.
You're going to make me cry. Oh. It's just so difficult, I think, when you even when you know somebody's going to pass and it's the thought of not seeing them again, but it is a reunion on the other side. I say that to everyone because I can see souls who have been past years and years, like my nan, for example. I lost my granddad before I was even born, never ever met the man. He comes forward all the time now, but now I see him and my nan together and I'm like, well, they're back together, like they're fine, they're happy. It's a reunion on the other side, so you will meet your dad again. But you've got your life to live, and he's still going to be with you. He's still going to be guiding you. I
say to a lot of people, and I feel weird saying this, I don't feel like he is gone. That energy is still very much there. You know, with the memories and the impact he left. I just feel like, physically he's gone, but he does still feel present.
That's exactly how I feel. It's so strange, isn't it? It's almost like you miss that hug, you miss that connection of talking. We're still all around.
I know,
all around, and it's just it's beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
And I know some people are not going to believe, and that's okay. Like that is okay, but I think it's until you lose somebody and then you start noticing all the signs around you and you start having that connection. Like dreams, spirit will connect firstly within our dreams. If you have a dream of your dad or anybody you've passed, it's their way
I've done recently, quite a bit.
Their way of getting connections to you. And I always say you remember what is needed to be remembered, because if a dream isn't important, you won't remember it. Whereas if you do remember it, it's for a reason. Who's the John? Oh, we just spoke about this, didn't we? But who is he? Explain the John, because he come forward really strong.
Yeah, my granddad.
Okay.
So he was very assertive.
Yeah.
He knew what he liked.
Yes.
Didn't like, but he was very active still, very sharp.
Swimming, weren't he?
Swimming. And he was just a lovely man. Him and my dad got on really well. And he was he was a proper gentleman and a really strong character. Yeah.
Question, this is putting you on the edge a little bit, on the spot. What do you actually think happens when we die?
Well, in the past, I would always say I've not really thought much about it. And I still don't think too deeply about it. I think I've really come to terms with the idea of it being something, for me personally, that doesn't need to be explained. For me, it doesn't need to be looked into, to the point where we're looking at it with a magnifying glass and dissecting. I think it's okay sometimes to not know everything. And I think I find a lot of comfort with that. But like I said earlier,
I love the way you've worded that. Like I actually do.
I think absolutely I take comfort from just seeing these signs, and it means what it means to me, and that's fine, that's okay. And if it gives me comfort in a specific moment, or if it feels right, I'm not going to overthink that. I'm not going to push it aside. I'll embrace it. And
if that helps you through a certain challenge in your life,
absolutely,
then it's meant to be there. And I think the spiritual world, you do get some people, for my brother example, if you watch the latest YouTube clip, but basically you do get people who are they want answers, they want proof, they want everything, which is fine. Like there was probably a time in my life that I didn't realize the things that I was seeing was the dead. I just thought everyone could see it. Like I generally did. It wasn't until my nan passed, she was there and I was like, well, I know you're dead. Why are you here? Like honestly, that was the truth. And I know people do want answers and that's fine. But like you say, if it helps you through a certain challenge in your life, then embrace it. Absolutely. Because it helps.
I just feel that energy's still there, like I said earlier. So
and energy's amazing. It really is. Energy is incredible. What's the one bit of advice you'd give to someone who is trying to start their own voice on getting on TikTok?
I'd say if you're getting onto TikTok, just do it. I know it's a cliche thing to say, but you really just have to put yourself out there. And it can be trial and error, and not everything has to be perfect. Just be kind to yourself. If you're enjoying what you're doing, other people will absolutely enjoy that. And forget about the haters. Because they're not the one who's going to. They're not the ones who are going to join you on the journey, so it doesn't matter.
And you know what? It's not even. People always say, "Oh, just get off your phone," blah blah. But I'd rather have a 9 to 5 job than do social media because it's so difficult. It really is.
Well, you can really get in your head.
Yeah.
And I think, I keep saying this, but just be kind to yourself and try not put so much pressure on yourself.
Definitely.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jack, for joining me on the
Thank you.
podcast. Guys, if you want to watch all of Jack's amazing videos, go over to TikTok or Instagram. What is your handle?
At Jack Harrison-Holt. So R for Harrison, HOLT for Holt.
Okay, go and check him out because he is absolutely hilarious. But thank you again, Jack.
Thank you, Chloe.